Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give to you my name, and you've probably already seen the intro, but you couldn't probably read it. That's right. My name is Ninja, and today we are well, not really playing anything. We're more of a reaction video because we all know you love those. But today, guys, we have the Fortnite potion, also known as the Jelly Juice. Now, I've actually found this on Dr. Phil. Okay, Dr. Phil. You know, Dr. Phil is a ledge. Okay, we all know it. You know what? Just turn out the lights, please. Now, awesomely today, ladies and gentlemen, the first one that I picked from Dr. Phil is the Jelly Juice. Now, without further ado, let's actually get into this.
So, you ask people, this is 2.5 cups, and you want people to build up to drinking a gallon of this a day.
Right, because the thing is, people are very malnourished. What's going on?
I actually think this is not the first one. Give me a sec. Scratch that, it was actually the first one.
What's going on is you're so immunocompromised, you're not absorbing all the nutrition. That's why you see mutation from people. And so when you actually
Don't smoke it.
When you actually flood your system, you're actually feeding your body what it wasn't ordinarily getting, because you're being undermined by parasites, you're being undermined by all the different toxins that are attacking you at the cellular level.
So here's...
Apparently, Jilly here is telling me that if I have a parasite in my body and I don't know it. Pretty sure my body would tell me if I had a parasite in my body. Have you not seen the movie Venom? That was a parasite and you knew about it.
Here's the protocol. The jelly juice, 2 cups a day, work up to a gallon.
Yes.
Diet, which is certain raw...
Sorry. Am I saying this right, guys? Jillian's protocol. Jelly juice, 2 cups a day. Work up to a gallon a day. Certain raw nuts, raw seeds, oil, certain fruits and vegetables, certain meats. What? Prepare for pain. Manage change juice amount and purge mutation. So if I drink this jelly juice, guys, I'm gonna feel some sort of pain in my body, and that's the purge mutation. I'm gonna turn into Wolverine in a minute.
Nuts,
Purge
seeds,
mutation.
oils, certain fruits,
and vegetables, yes.
Certain meats. Healing management, prepare for pain, manage, change the juice amount, purge the mutations. So you acknowledge that they're going to feel really not great when they start drinking this.
What I'm acknowledging is that we're redefining the role of pain in our world, because what you do with pain right now is you squelch it with a pill, powder supplement, or opioid.
Okay,
right?
but you're saying they're not going to feel well when they drink this
They're
at
going to
first.
feel they're going to feel they're going to feel healing.
I'm sorry, guys. So, guys, let me just clarify what she just clearly just said. Pain, healing. I've just cut myself. So that's healing. That I feel pain. That's healing. I'm healing, guys. So basically, if I cut off my arm, I'm gonna feel some healing. My girlfriend broke up with me. I feel pain. It's healing me. Guys, please. What?
I assume you have pictures of people that have regrown arms and stuff.
Absolutely not, because I haven't gotten that far. I've only been doing this for a year.
So you don't have any proof that this regrows arms?
Proof is all relative. I've seen proof in smaller experiential
Well, that's
circumstances.
not relative. You either prove or you don't.
No, proof is relative.
Do you have any training?
Hold on a second.
Do you have any training?
I have enough training
What
by
is your
looking
training?
at the internet and
Oh my freaking god, guys! Look at me right now. I've just went on the internet. How to make a program? You go on the Unreal Engine. You can photoscan it. I feel healing. have enough training on the internet to know what's going on. Did you know that the internet sometimes just can't be trusted? Sometimes the internet can actually kill you.
Actually taking information. Right. Right. The internet actually.
Yeah, and this is where people find this is on the internet, right? Do you have any biochemical training?
No, absolutely not.
You have no chemical training. Well, that proves a lot.
No medical education or degree.
No.
You have no medical license.
Nope.
You have no scientific studies.
Nope.
You have no clinical studies.
Nope.
Human studies, animal studies.
No. Do you need?
Sorry. I think I've gone deaf here. But I swear she just said she had no chemical studies, no scientific studies, no medical license, no scientific studies, no medical education or degree. And she seemed to think that the internet is all the things you need. Sometimes the internet is just going to loop around your head and then they say, maybe I should just put some lettuce in there, put some meat in there. What else? Oh, some of that in there, some of that. Let's just put all that together and see what that creates. Let me just drink this. That tastes good. I think I'm going to call this jelly juice. Somehow, it didn't regrow my arm.
Do you want to see what they left behind? Do you see your friends and family dying of cancer disease and chronic illness? Is that what you want?
Is this woman saying that she can cure cancer with this jelly juice? Is that what she's saying? Because if it is, that is extremely offensive to the people who have cancer.
Your claims are that you can regrow.
Okay, guys, let me just clarify. Okay, let me just clarify what's going on. I've been looking on the internet. There's a possibility to regrow arms, regrow everything, regrow organs and limbs. I'm gonna cut myself. Did this woman not know that I can already heal myself if I had a cut wound? If not infected. Apparently it can live to 400. Okay, so apparently the people that are being living to 112, they need to drink this jelly juice to live to 400. Oh my god. It can cure cancer, extremely offensive, Down syndrome, homosexuality. Okay, that is very offensive to the people who are homosexuality. This lady needs to go to prison. So it can cure ADHD, autism, type 2 diabetes, and AIDS. Ladies and gentlemen, jelly juice.
Organs and limbs.
Oh my god.
If you can heal a cut on your arm, that's your integumentary system, right? These are cells that are regrowing. So how can that not be a leap to go into regrowing your organs?
If I lose,
sorry. Oh my freaking god, bro! If you cut off your arm, that's fine. Okay, you can regrow that by drinking the jelly juice. Did you know that there's a secret ingredient? Salt. And not just any salt, a whole thing of salt, like a whole packet of salt. That's gonna kill someone.
my arm in an accident, I can.
You can potentially, yes. If
So
you reinforce.
do I pour this on it or I drink it?
No, you drink it. You heal from the inside out.
No, you don't. Well, you do. Scientifically, you do. On by yourself. But you don't drink the jelly juice to cut off an arm and regrow it back. Because we, scientifically speaking, we don't necessarily have the sort of... Well, our body is just not designed to do that. Nobody in the universe is designed scientifically to regrow a limb. Unless it's mutated.
So I drink this, and that arm is just going to regrow.
Well, here's the thing. I know you're mocking me, but I get it. It happens over time.
No, I'm asking because
right.
I want to know what it is. What it is you say it'll regrow.
Because look, if you heal your cut on your arm, right? You see the skin.
I didn't ask you how. I'm just asking you.
Yes, you can regrow it potentially.
You say we can live to 400 years old.
Heck yes.
Heck yes. I'm sorry here, ladies and gentlemen, but I've just, oh my god, this woman actually really agrees that we can live to 400. This is sick. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go and make the jelly juice now. But seriously though, guys, don't do this at home, please, because if you do drink this, there is a whole gallon of salt. When really your body can only take about a teaspoon. A teaspoon worth of salt. That is all your body can actually take before pain. And if you take more than that, possibly a whole thing, like this big, you will die or possibly have a stroke. And this woman is saying, you drink the jelly juice, you'll live to 400, no hep yes problem.
Yes.
And cancer,
Yeah.
you can just reverse cancer, any kind of cancer.
Of course, cancer's a fungus.
Cancer's a fungus. Cancer's a fungus. Oh my God! Did this woman go to school? I just want to know. Did this woman go to school? That is outrageous. My God! It can legitimately. Did this woman say cancer is a fungus, guys? Quit smoking, because that can easily give you cancer.
You drink this,
apparently.
Down syndrome, all of the cells just completely reformat.
Absolutely, it's like
Facial features
growing pains.
facial features change.
Absolutely, because
Sorry,
your
but growing
morphine.
pains is not healing. It's just growing. It's just growing.
Like when you are growing, your bones shift. It's painful.
And you say that this will reverse homosexuality?
Yes, because
Yes. Hear that, guys? Yes. She seems very confident that she can reverse homosexuality. Did you know that this woman should be in jail right now? Yes. Yes. Yes.
here's how we look at humanity. There's a male and there's a female, right?
Yep.
And then you have 11 different systems with the male and 11 different systems with the female.
Yep.
You have a reproductive system that gets mutations and it misfires signals and it creates anomalies, all right? Because how I look at life is procreation, life is also protection, vibrancy, health.
Guys. You see this thing? This thing is actually for the lights in my room. I haven't got them on yet, but you know, probably tonight. But you see this? Those are the colours. All these. Those are the colours that are in the jelly juice. Mainly green. But those are all the colours in the jelly juice.
Productivity, energy. And if you have nothing of those and you happen to be homosexual, then you might as well just do this and see what it does to you.
I'll tell you what it does to you. It's going to freaking kill you. That's what it is going to do. It will literally, if you have anything wrong with you, say a disease or something like cancer, you are drinking this thing and you are actually not reversing, but making it more of a chance of killing you. So kids, if anybody is actually dumb enough to actually try this stuff, I just want to say well done. You've done yourself a great deal of service. But I'm just warning you now, don't take this stuff because it will give you a stroke.
It's just outrageous.
It is.
That is outrageous.
Of course it is. Because it's totally...
She thinks that they're clapping for her. Bro, no, they're not clapping for you. They're clapping for him. You see, this woman. Just take a look at this
woman. Whoa. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. No, you're not going to try it.
Somebody actually got on stage and said, I want to try it. Listen to me, man. If you try that, you will die. You will possibly go back into hospital. Or go into hospital.
Is everything okay?
Sorry.
Okay.
I move like a cat.
Yes, you do.
Try it, man.
Can you take my jelly juice?
Here, take my jelly juice. No, thank you.
Garfield the cat, but still a cat.
You probably took a bit of my jelly juice without me knowing, and that's what probably gave you that.
Well,
Okay.
I don't want to bury what I'm saying.
Please,
I
Jilly.
think you saying this about reversing homosexuality is outrageous and offensive.
It can be, yes.
Yeah.
It can be. It can be. No, woman. No. It is offensive. It's not it can be. It is. What's wrong with you? Okay, let me just anything that is can be like what she just said, that reversing homosexuality, what the words that came out of her mouth, that was, yes, it can be. My word, no, it is. It really is offensive. You can't just say that out of the blue and somebody will just say, well, that's offensive. Yes, it can be. No, it is. And now we've got some people actually reacting to the jelly juice. You see, that one that Dr. Phil had was green. This one is freaking red. Let's take a look at it.
When you do the jelly juice and you have detox symptoms, it includes diarrhea, chills, sometimes even fever.
I'll tell you what that is. That's healing. You're healing. No, I'm just talking. Now let's talk serious. Those symptoms, chills, diarrhea, and what she just said, that's actually a symptom of you possibly a stroke.
A lot of salt, there's a lot of water.
What? Wait, what?
Chills, sometimes even fever.
There's a lot.
Guys, no, hang on. Just take a look at how much salt that is. That is going to kill someone. That is going to give someone a stroke or kill him. Look at it. Look at. That's a whole bowl, bro. You're only allowed a teaspoon of this stuff. Any more, like, that's like 30 teaspoons, man. You are going to die for this.
A lot of salt, there's a lot of water that is
Bro, how many teaspoons did she put in that?
introduced into your body. That will cause a bit of a headache.
A bit of a headache.
A little bit of a nauseating feeling. My body is a little bit swollen.
When you are waterfalling, you are purging out, with some force, the things that do not belong in your body.
Okay, first of all, yeah, some of that was true, that you had diarrhea, and you know, you're getting rid of the stuff you really don't need. But sometimes when you have diarrhea, diarrhea can actually kill you as well. Did you know that, woman? Okay, now we've got.
Well, Jillian, the creator of Jelly Juice, says part of the protocol after drinking the concoction is purging, which clears the gut of parasites and fungus. But Karen and Mickey say the purging process almost caused them to pass out.
Jillian.
Almost for them to pass out. Well, Jilly, I guess that proves your point. You are going to kill someone with this jelly juice.
Jillian targets the sick and the weak. She goes after people who are desperate for a cure.
I originally started doing the jelly juice in order to do a proper detox. And whatever Jillian was saying made a lot of sense. How harmful could cabbage juice be?
My experience with jelly juice was horrible.
Guys, clap it up. Just clap it up right there. Right there, clap it up. It was horrible, she says. Well, Jillian, that proves your point. It's horrible and it doesn't do anything.
It tasted like swamp water.
I've always called it sewer water. The more I took of it, the longer I would be in the bathroom.
I had nothing but trouble. My kidneys hurt, my pancreas hurt. I had a headache that I could not get rid of.
Pain, cramps. I felt like there was a spike in my head.
My blood pressure was so high. My face was drooping. I was slurring my words. I wasn't going to have a stroke for Jillian.
My hand was numb. It was tingling. The fingers, I couldn't pry them apart. They were stuck together. I talked to the doctor, and he says, I think we need an MRI. They were able to definitively see the fact that there were 2 strokes.
Guys, this proves a lot. Okay, Jillian, you've almost killed a woman. How many people are taking this stuff? Like, you don't take something that people just say, well, I'm just going to go on Twitter, by the way. You can follow my Twitter, links in the description. But you don't just go on Twitter and say, or Instagram or anything like on social media and say, well guys, I've just made something that can cure cancer, homosexuality, ADHD, and what else was there? Cancer. How many people do you think actually believe this woman? The jelly juice is very good. No, guys, it's not. It's going to kill you. As
when I went to my cardiologist, he was
strokes.
The one that said, yes, dehydration happens with that much salt. When I did finally talk to Jillian, I was just trying to warn her, like, you really need to make sure you protect yourself. Her reaction was, well, you don't have to worry about that. I've got plenty of lawyers. And she says, you were supposed to keep drinking the juice. That was just a symptom. You didn't die. I said, no, I didn't die. Am I supposed to die to...
You didn't die? But she is going to die if she keeps drinking the jelly juice.
prove your theory?
She's supposed to die if she drinks this cereal. My God.
Well, ladies, thank you for being here. Anything you want to respond to that you've heard so far?
Okay, you guys had positive results. I think that's absolutely fantastic, and I applaud you, and I think that's wonderful. But you need to take responsibility for the people you're hurting instead of kicking them out, telling them they're wrong, telling us we did something wrong, and it's our fault. It's not our fault. It's your fault because you lied to us.
Okay, so substantiate the lie that was told.
That it can't hurt anyone, and it certainly could never kill you.
Well, here's the thing.
It's going to kill you, okay? What's wrong with Jillian? It's just a bit of common sense, really. You feel some sort of pain in there. Like, something, I mean, unless it's growing pain, that's good, sometimes. But, sorry guys, it's still building somewhere. But, that amount of salt, that amount of stuff in there can kill you. I'm not sure how many times I've said it, but it's going to kill you.
Honey, did you read all my
Don't
files?
call me honey.
Did you read all my
Don't
files?
call me honey.
Did you read all my files in the group?
Yes, and I listened to those nauseating videos
Nauseating.
for hours.
So your intention was really to reinforce your belief system, but you tried this with a Hail Mary without really
Nope, not a Hail
understanding.
Mary at all.
It wasn't
I
Hail Mary
brew
to you.
every day. I brew.
I don't even
So-
remember even interacting with you.
That's right, you don't.
No,
Yep.
guys, I'm just saying, because her eye's going off to the bit to the left. Did she got a lazy eye? I think she is.
Every day I brew.
Yes, I feel sorry for the people that have lazy eyes. I really do, because if anybody's having if anybody's watching this video has lazy eye, I just want to know how do you see? How does it feel to have a lazy eye? Can you only just see like with one eye? I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't even remember
So-
even interacting with you.
That's right, you don't.
Yeah.
Tell me why you started this to begin with.
I have really bad fibromyalgia, and the doctors have tried several things and they don't work at all. And there'll be days I can't get out of bed.
And so when you started ingesting this, it was difficult.
Oh, horribly difficult.
And what happened?
The first time, I threw up.
Oh.
It took a while to sip at it.
Did it look like this?
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then what started happening that caused you to stop?
The first symptoms were that there's this bone-chilling cold. The headaches, of course.
She's like, yeah.
The waterfalls, which are just horrible diarrhea. Rashes. This headache that would come on, and I couldn't think straight. I wasn't able to communicate properly for sometimes half a day.
And did you ask about this? Did you contact Jillian?
Oh, definitely.
And what was the response?
We were told those were healing symptoms. You're doing
healing symptoms. Well, guys, I got a big headache. Yeah, guys, that's healing. I'm healing. Definitely not a migraine or something like that. But don't try this, please.
fantastic. Keep it up. You're gonna get through this, and everything will be fine. It can't hurt you.
Why did you ultimately stop?
I ultimately stopped because one afternoon I was sitting on the sofa. Sorry. And I was talking to my husband on the phone, and I was slurring my words so bad. And he said, "Take your blood pressure." And I took my blood pressure, and it was 205 over 185.
What?
And I knew I was just a minute from a stroke.
No. Do you see what I mean, though, guys? Like, it's not a good thing. Taking the jelly juice. Don't make this at home and drink it. Don't do that. People have already gotten strokes already from this.
Well, Karen says jelly juice caused her to suffer 2 strokes, but when she complained, Jillian called her a fearmonger and blocked her from the online group.
Really? That is just outrageous, man. Because You can't really just listen to what they're saying, bro. You don't just block them because they say, well, don't take the jelly juice because it is seriously going to quite possibly give you 2 to 3 strokes. Blocked. Oh my God.
Jillian says some people just have low thresholds, and if they would stick it out, they will see their illnesses reversed. Is there any merit to Jillian's claims? Well,
Right there.
Dr. Udeem says an
Oh yes, we've got a doctor in town. Jillian, you're going down, woman. You're going down. You see, we've got a doctor here. She will tell you everything. Okay, that is going on. The amount of salt that you should be taking a day. I mean, my expense is just under a teaspoon. But any more, it's just going to cause you to
ingesting
die.
of that degree of sodium can put an individual at
like
very
5 to
high
6
risk
teaspoons
for a
more.
stroke. Dr. Udeem, thank you for being here. This is the stuff. Would you like to take a drink?
Thank you.
No thanks?
pass.
Okay.
Thank God. Even though Dr.
What do you
don't wanna
think
try it.
about these claims?
The claims obviously are outrageous, but the
Thank God.
harms are even more concerning. Regardless of whether you're using Himalayan salt or any other kind of salt, the
Himalayan.
mineral content may be different, but the amount of sodium is 40%. It is just the same. And it is the sodium that we are worried about in this concoction. That amount of sodium in 1 cup, as you mentioned earlier, is 2 to 3 times what the daily allotment is for a normal individual.
She's like, yeah. Keep talking, woman. You don't know anything.
If an individual has risk factors like hypertension or kidney disease, then it's even 4 to 5 times the recommended amount. So certainly that amount of sodium ingestion can cause a stroke.
And
No doubt about
that's
it.
in 1 cup, right? And the
Absolutely.
recommendation is to get up to drinking 16 cups.
What's the
What?
And the
16
second
cups?
point, to your
Jesus.
point, is that that amount of sodium ingestion can also result in other acute problems. Sudden consumption of that degree of sodium can cause hemorrhaging in the brain, seizures, respiratory distress, organ dysfunction, so it's not to be taken lightly. The second point is that these waterfalls are diarrhea. The point that you don't lose electrolytes in diarrhea is completely false.
It's not diarrhea.
The loss of
She's
electrolytes
like, it's not diarrhea. It's waterfalls. It's not diarrhea. Well, the diarrhea and waterfalls, they're the same.
can cause a range of symptoms that can be minor, like muscle cramps, but they can cause severe side effects like sudden cardiac death because your heart muscle does not have the electrolytes it needs in order to pump.
This claim about living 400 years, reasonable or outrageous claim?
Outrageous.
I mean, outrageous.
How about regrowing limbs and organs?
Yeah, I mean, clearly regenerating organs and limbs is a very complicated process. To suggest that a juice that doesn't even have the building blocks, calcium, cartilage, I mean, there are nutrients that are required to regrow bone, for example. This juice does not even have the building blocks for that growth, much less the mechanism to allow for that to happen.
How about this reversing autism and ADHD?
You would know as well as I, these are neurodegenerative conditions.
You can already tell that she's like, oh my God, how much does this woman tell you? Like you can already tell she's getting frustrated.
That are multifaceted and multifactorial. Look, the medical community does not pretend to have all the answers.
Yes, they do.
She's like, yes, they do. They do. They do. Okay? They all do. You see, if they did, they'd already be creating the stuff that you're creating, only healthier and not strokey-ish.
No, they don't.
Yes,
I
they do.
think
Right here, case in point.
I
you have all the
think
answers.
that you know, I think it's
We have some answers, but we can't necessarily make it yet.
clear that unfortunately our level and body of information has limitations. We don't have all the answers. But one thing that is certain is that a particular concoction cannot change the very complicated neurodevelopmental issues that result in these diseases.
Oh yes. Clap it up, ladies and gentlemen. The jelly juice is bad for you. Even the doctor prescribed it. Oh my god, I'm stuttering. Even the doctor described it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know that it's not good to take. So don't take it. Promise me this, okay? Just don't take it, otherwise you'll literally end up in hospital. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today. Don't drink the jelly juice. Don't meet Julian. And most of all, importantly, goodbye everyone. See you in the next video.